Modesty and welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited for today's video. Today I'm reviewing for you the new Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection. Oh, look how pretty this packaging is. It has a little hummingbird on it. It's so cute. I'm like so stoked. Okay, so I'm literally on Ulta every day on the new arrivals, and like the second this went live, I ordered it and I was like, you better overnight that. So before we dive right into the video, I want to welcome you to my channel if you are new. My name is Modesty Jean, and I know that there's a little confusion about that. Some people think that's just like my channel name, but no, my name is actually Modesty Jean. No one cares! The other thing is, the question of the day before we dive into this video is, does Pepsi and cola taste the same or different? I'm going to quickly go on the Ulta website. I think this kit was, I want to say $30 for everything in it, and it's like the entire collection that launched. So it's $34.99 for the collection box right here. It looks like it comes with 3 blushes, 3 glosses, 3 eyeshadow palettes, a setting spray or a primer spray, one of those two. 2 eyeliners, a lip scrub. Is that another gloss or? Yeah, so 4 lip glosses, excuse me. And yeah, so let's just open up the box. I did cut the tab just so that, you know, I could save time, but here's the packaging, here's the reveal. I've like I see what it looks like on there, but I want to see. Oh my goodness, I am like so excited about this. There are 3 new palettes because I do have the quads already, but I've never seen these ones, and these ones they look stunning. Looks like you have these are all kind of shimmery, like I'm not gonna say glitter, but shimmery. So yeah, 3 baked blushes. One is more of like a peachy shade, this one is a highlighting gold shade, and then this one is going to be a really bright rich shade. So I'm thinking the point of these, because they look kind of like highlighters, I'm thinking the point of these is to give you a nice shimmery flush to the cheeks without looking too bold. So we're gonna go into each product. I'm gonna swatch it for you. We're gonna try a little bit on the face. So I'm like literally like so stoked. There goes in my setting spray. I'm like literally so freaking stoked. So I'm gonna start with the lip scrub actually because my lips are a little bit. So this is the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Lip Scrub. I don't think they have come out with a lip scrub before. I could be wrong. And this is limited edition, and it is Pecker Up in the shade. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that. And it comes right here, nice and secure. I'm going to keep that for like, oh, this smells like straight up like watermelons. And not like that fake watermelon smell. It literally smells like watermelons. Like if I cut open a watermelon, that's the scent. So I'm going to take a little bit on my, oh, that's kind of tough. Yeah, huh. I haven't used the lip scrub since the Lush ones. Oh wow, I took away all the dry skin. I like that. Ooh, and it has a nice flavor to it. I had the popcorn one from whatever you want to call it. Gross. I mean, it worked, but it was gross. I'm pretty sure it is edible because it tastes edible. Why would they make something taste good if you can't eat it? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so here's the lip scrub. I think it's super cute, and I'm definitely going to get some more use out of this one. I like how it feels. Okay, so the next thing we have in here, this is a primer water spray. Ooh, I already have primer on. Can you use this as a setting spray? I'm pretty sure you can. I feel like most like primer water, people use the setting sprays as well. So I'm going to use it as that. This is the Photo Focus Primer Water. Let me open it up. 1.69 fluid ounces. Here is the bottle. I think it's really cute. It has like that same like hummingbird type. I don't like this spray. Very refreshing feeling. The sprayer, it's kind of big, look. Like, oh, now it's better. You have to get it past the first. It like sprays wide. So you gotta hold it far from the face. If you hold it up close, you're just gonna get of water because it sprays so wide. I gotta try this out a little bit more. Kind of sucks I already have primer on, dang it. Next in the collection, we have the 3 cheek products. I'm going to swatch all these for you, and then we're going to try them out on the cheeks. Here is the first one. This one is in the shade Dare to Soar. It's really bright and bold, not usually a color I would gravitate towards. I love the little detail right here, the hummingbird. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this for you. Oh, it's not as shimmery as I thought it would be. It would just give a nice sheen to the cheek. There we go. It has a sheen to it. It's actually a really pretty color. It's like super bold or not. Ooh, that's pretty. It's not as intense as I thought it would be, but I am going in with a light hand. Ooh, that's really, really, really pretty. I'm going to try the other one out on the other cheek. But, okay, so again, this one is in the shade Dare to Soar, and that's how it looks on the cheeks. And there is a swatch of it. Don't flutter yourself. This one, this color is more my jam, I think. Yeah, right here. This is a nice soft peachy pink right here, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one for you. It has that same hummingbird detail on it. Oh, that one looks more like a highlighter, like a pink highlighter. This would be like a blush topper, I think. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to see what it looks like first. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one out on this cheek. Yeah, this one's more like a highlighter. I feel like this would be a blush topper. So I'm going to take the pink one, because I want to match, you guys, because I'm wearing this makeup today. Oh, both of those combined? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All yes. Ooh. Kind of living for that. I like it. Okay. So, again, that is in the shade Dare to Soar. It looks like a more pinky highlighter. I have a really nice flush going on right now. Alright, so the next one looks straight up like a highlighter. This one is in the shade Hummingbird Hype. I wonder why they call it a blush. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, I would not wear that as a blush. It's like an apricot shade almost. So, I am going to try this out as a highlighter, but I'm going to swatch it for you guys first. There it is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and try this one out. Ooh, it's pretty. It's really, 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 really pretty, you guys. I like that. Take it down here. It's not too intense, so I can, like, you know, highlight myself up if I go in with a light hand, but I can tell that it is buildable. Alright, so this is what they all look like. I took a little bit of powder to tone it down just a little because it was a little intense because I was just, you know, testing them out. But here are the swatches of all three blushes. I think they're really, really, really pretty. And I'm excited to add these to my collection and start using them. So now my favorite part, I'm going to be trying out the eyeshadows, but I'm going to swatch them all for you first. So you get 3 quads in the kits. So this kit comes with 3 quads. You have, this one is going to be Hasta La Costa Baby, or Hasta La Costa Baby. This one's going to be more, this has like the, I want to say like the, I call it mermaid green because that's what it looks like to me. And then it has a purple, a satiny brow bone highlight, and then a transition shade right here. So this would be more for like colorful but simple looks, if that makes sense. Here is the transition shade right here. And show you the brow bone highlight right there. Eyelid color. I like that one. And then this one is supposed to go in your crease, but it's a shimmer, so I don't know. We'll see. This one is in the shade Flock Party. I think that's pretty funny. Oh, like block party, but you know, flocks of bird. Okay, I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna, this transition shade is a really pretty, like, apricot color for this one. I'm gonna go right down below this one. I love that transition shade. You can't see it too much. It's pretty similar to my skin tone, but it's right there. Here is the brow bone shade. Right here. It's interesting. that they have a gold for the crease. And then here is the eyelid color. This one is not as intense as the other one. Like, it's taking a little bit more work, you see? Like, that was 2 swatches and these were all like 1. Interesting. All right, and then here is this one. This one is called Stop Ruffling My Feathers. This one's super cute. I think this one might be my personal favorite just by looking at the shades and like what I like. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them on this one. So here's the transition shade. And we're gonna go with the brow bone one. Right here. And then here is the eyelid shade. Oh, is this one a... Ooh, you guys, this one's a duochrome. So before I dive into the eye look, I want to swatch the liners. Mega liner. This one is... what shade is this one? This is just Winged and Wild. I think it's a green because it's like a green ombre lid. Oh, yeah. That one's so pretty. I've been wanting a green liner, so that makes me very, very, very happy. And this one is, I'm thinking, gonna be a gold liner. Yeah. There are the 2 mega liners. And then the last thing in here are the 4 glosses. Let me swatch the glosses for you. Fly Gal. Oh, I like the applicator. Really creamy. That's very reflective gloss. I like that. These are gonna be one of those like really pigmented glosses, not sheer ones. Shut the pluck up. Okay, I love that. That's so funny. I love that shade too. It's really pretty. It's gonna be in the shade Featherless. It's like a peachy nude. So the formula really reminds me of the Lorac Alter Ego glosses, which you guys know I love. And this one's like an apricot shade. This is Pout of Paradise. Oh, I love that shade. That's so unique. It's like an orangey apricot. That would be a really good fall color. I don't have a gloss in my collection that is that shade. Ooh. Okay, so I already have the blush on. Now you can see up close how my cheeks look. I think they just look so pretty. I love the combination of all 3 of them, actually, believe it or not. Like, I love it a lot. But we are going to dive into the eyes, which is always my favorite part. So I don't even know what kind of look like. I have so many options right now. I'm going to be starting out with the transition. Oh, whoa. Powdery. Alright, so I'm going to be starting out with the transition shade in the Hasta La Costa Baby one right here. And we are just going to pop this right into the crease. So these are kind of powdery. I kind of just feel like powder's going poof. That blended out nicely. I want to go in transition shade in the Flock Party. So this one right here. And I'm actually going to put this kind of like in the crease and above that one. I probably should have started out with the shade because it's a little bit lighter. But I just want to bring a little bit of that orangey apricot into it. I'm trying to follow the rules. And even though it's a shimmer, I'm going to take this crease shade, which is a gold. And we will see what happens. I've never put a shimmer in my crease. But when you're trying a collection, I really want to use the shadows the way they envisioned. So if they're envisioning a shimmer in the crease, I want to try it. I'm really surprised. It's actually like really pretty. I'm just taking the brow bone highlight in here and I'm going to touch it right here. It's a little powdery. Okay, so I'm going to take a shader brush. I'm going to take the eyelid shade right here. I want to kind of do 2, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take this eyelid shade and take it on a regular shader brush. See how this one works out first. With that, I'm trying it on like a fluffier shader brush and without Fix Plus. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, So now I'm going to try it my typical way with shimmers, and that is using a flat synthetic brush. The MAC 242, pick it up on that one. I almost feel like these were labeled wrong, you know? Like, because this is like coming off as a matte. So you definitely need Fix Plus, you guys, unless you want to be like super subtle. I am noticing that, at least with this shade right here. Really, really, really pretty shade though, you guys. Like, super duper duper pretty. Take the gold again that we put in the crease, and I'm gonna pop it right in the center of my lid. Then I'm gonna go into the Stop Ruffling My Feathers palette, go into the duochrome one and see if I can make this one work. I'm gonna go right over top of this to kind of manipulate it a little bit. You have to like dig. What the heck? Let me see if my finger is better. Are they supposed to be like really faint? I don't understand. This gold is really pigmented though. I'll actually layer all the way on top with my finger. So it's kind of like two-dimensional, if that makes sense. So like you see, so like my lid is gold, but you see that pink like peeking from underneath. I've done this technique a few times and I love how it looks. So we are going to move on to liner really quickly. I really want to use the olive green one like so bad, and I already have gold in my lid, so we're gonna go with the olive green one. It's a really thin applicator. That's so cool. I love that green, you guys. Moving on to the lower lash line, I want to play with the Hasta La Costa Baby one a little bit. I am going to be taking just a flat definer brush. This is the one from Sigma, the E15, and I'm going to be going into the teal eyelid shade. I think I actually want to take the purple. I'm changing my mind. So I'm going to take the crease shade in that palette. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking a little, this is the short shader, this is the E20. I'm going to be picking up the teal shade now. I'm going to be kind of mixing it with the, ooh, that's a cool look right there. I'm kind of living for that. I'm going to try out a gloss. I don't know which one I want to wear today. We're going for the one that is the most unique one, the Pout of Paradise. Oh, I love that shade. Look how glossy that is, you guys. And it's not sticky. It's not stringy. It's super high shine. I love that. Guys, so this is the look that I created using the brand new Flight of Fancy collection from Wet n Wild. So let's see, my thoughts. I'm obsessed with the lip gloss. Like, I think actually hands down the lip gloss is my favorite in the collection right now. Like, hands down. The eyeshadows weren't as good as I was hoping. They're good. They're a little powdery. They're just not as, like, a few of the shades are like really good. Like the gold. But golds are also really easy to formulate. I would say the palette that struggled the most would be the Stop Ruffling My Feathers. I didn't get to try the shade that I really want to try in here, but you know, I'll try it another day. I'll keep you guys updated. Like, I really want to try out this. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. I'm gonna try that shade out next. But as for this one right here, the Flock Party, this one is kind of a letdown when it came to this. I really had to like dig in this one, and it's it's not there. So like I'm pressing really hard and I'm finally like getting some pigment, but then it's still not super like what I was hoping for a lid shade. Brow bone highlights and all of them are really chunky, but they are pretty. Like they do perform, it's just they're really, really, really chunky. The formula of the brow bone highlights in here remind me of the formula of the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted palette that I just reviewed for you guys on Monday. That's really kind of what it reminds me of for the shimmers in here. As for like probably palette that performs the best, I'd say Hasta La Costa Baby, which is kind of interesting because usually the brighter colors like these are harder to formulate, but they seem to do bright colors really, really, really well. I remember when I first discovered Wet n Wild, I had like this teal shadow and it performed so good. So they do the interesting colors a lot better than they do the regular colors in my opinion. So I actually think this one is my favorite out of all three. I love all three of the blushes. They perform beautifully and all three of them layered really nicely together. The glosses, I already mentioned those. I'm obsessed already. Like this is such a comfortable formula. I will be putting information in the description box about like where and everything, how long the lip gloss lasted. It is a lip gloss, so it's not gonna last forever, but I'll update you guys. The liner, it applied really well. I like the shade. Again, I will update you guys in the description box whether it crumbled or not. Now if I do notice something crazy, then in the next clip you'll see me vlogging, but if it's, you know, pretty standard wear, just check the description box. As for the scrub, I like how supple it made my lips. Usually I don't have very good luck. Lip scrubs irritate me and things like that, but this one, it seems really nice. I like it. I'm gonna keep playing around with it and see how I feel. But yeah, that is the new Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection. Overall, I like the collection. I do want to play around with it a little bit more. Just because I'm not 100%, oh my god, it's amazing on the first try. So I do want to test it out a little bit more. But overall, I do enjoy it. Especially this lip gloss is everything. But yeah, so that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out the collection box, I will have a link to it on Ulta.com. I'll also see if they have it on the Wet n Wild website, but I'll have a link for you guys so you guys can check it out if you want. Again, it's $34.99, and for $34.99 you get all those products. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good price, I believe. It's pretty standard for Wet n Wild. Yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in if you're new to my channel, and make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave, and also hit that little notification bell so you miss any of my uploads. Another thing that I would really appreciate is if you guys were to share this video. Just copy the link to this video and share it to your Facebook timeline. You can go ahead and tag me, Modesty Jean, on Facebook. Also make sure to tag me on Twitter and Instagram for any photos or recreations or anything like that. Other than that, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.